Hello and welcome back to the Super Swiss. Last time we did a couple of inspirations which should have allowed us a new thing in here. We now have Reinhardt's Tapestry, which gets us a reasonable renown bonus, court grandeur bonus, and some extra piety. The nice thing about the court renown, obviously it instantly applies, and it means that we're getting closer and closer to that level 7. What it's done is it hasn't actually moved us further along the line to level 7, it's just moved the whole line along. So although it's going to take us 2 years to reach the baseline, we're actually going to hit the level that we want very early. Also, look at the number of bonuses we're getting. Because we're 5 levels above, we get like 2.5 prestige a month, 1.2 renown a month, 4 extra knights, which as we've looked at are worth a ton of levies in terms of power. Fellow vassals like us, okay, I don't want that one because they'll vote me into power, but let's not worry about that. Independent rulers like us, which is nice. It's nice to have independent rulers like us because it allows us to do more alliances and things. It makes them more amenable to different things we want to do. Our vassals like us. Our courtiers and guests like us, so people aren't going to kill us. Popular opinion means we aren't going to have factions. Is incredible. These are all the bonuses you get for building tall because it still thinks that we should be a level 1 court grandeur. I believe that court grandeur expectation... Actually, does it tell us here? There you go. Large realms are expected to have higher court grandeur. But we're not a large realm. We're never going to expand. So we're always going to have these bonuses, basically. If we go up to level 10, I just wonder what the bonuses are going to be there, because that would be incredible. So actually, it turns out that this 2 gold a month that we're spending is really, really valuable. Is it worthwhile going further into it? I mean, it might be. What would happen if we went further? Let's say we went to this, right? So it costs us an extra 1.5 gold a month. We then go up to level 9. So we go up an extra 3 levels based upon where we are now. That's not a bad idea. That only costs, that doesn't cost that much. We're making 23 gold a month. You know what, let's take it. This one gives us, if nothing else, a bunch of prestige and court grandeur, which is nice, and courtiers and guests get prestige as well. And then this one, we get better food, which I believe does actually it gives you a chance to get obese more often, I think, having better food. But, because you get more food events, but it does mean that we get more stress off from the feast activity. We actually get a disease resistance boost. This is cool, and that applies to everyone. And our courtiers all get stress loss, so they're not all going to be stressed. This is good. Let's apply it. We're going to struggle to reach level 10 without getting some artifacts, but still, I think I'm happy with this. So it's going to take us 8 years to reach that new baseline, but remember, that's us reaching the new baseline. We're actually going to reach this one a lot sooner. So we get 0.3 per month. Yeah. So it's going to take us that didn't add up to what the previous number was, so I'm going to assume that my maths in my head is wrong, and I'm just going to say it's going to not take too long. Cool. Well, it's probably going to take about 2 years based upon what the previous one said, actually. Yeah, that would make sense. Anyway, we have a little bit of money. Are we doing any building? We are doing some building. Have we finished the concentric castles? We are finishing them. So maybe I do a little building in Chur to get building construction time down. Yeah, let's do that. Is there anything else I'm saving up for? I don't think so. I can go on a pilgrimage. There's not really any reason to, but I could go on a pilgrimage. We can introduce a new fashion for prestige. There's a diplomacy jewel for prestige. Don't need that. We could redecorate our royal court. Don't need that. Anything else? No, I don't think we need any of that. We can petition our liege potentially for something. That might be worth doing. Are we on our liege's council? We're not. Let's see if we can be on our liege's council. Let's see what he says. We are definitely a powerful vassal of our liege. In fact, I think I can prove that. If I go vassals and I sort by military strength. There we go. That is not sorted by military strength. This is military strength. This is not sorted by that. Okay. Interesting. Why are we rated so lowly? Maybe it just doesn't have our correct numbers in here. But we're the 4th most powerful person in the realm. Yeah, let's petition. I would like a council appointment. Sure. Also, interestingly, if you do it through this menu, you get it like this. But you can also do it through this menu to get it. This is the one it gives you if you have it like as a thing up at the top. That's interesting. Alright. Grant me a council appointment. I'm escorted in, and I've taken Duke Gebhard II of Austria's role as steward. Thank you very much. That gets us some renown. We can't be removed for 5 years. Wonderful. And what else does it get us? For being his steward, we get extra money, an extra 3 tax per month. Domain taxes go up by 20%. Building construction goes down by 20%. Oh my, this is incredible. Okay, well, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Hey, Castile exists. That's interesting. Are they actually taking Iberia back? Kinda. Yeah, kinda. Okay, we finished a couple of things there. Made 28 gold per month. A gift fit for. The hustle and bustle is palpable among the travelling merchant stalls. The temporary shacks are stacked to the rafters and contain all manner of knickknacks. These pieces are positively radiant and would make a lovely gift. As Princess Antoinette and I walk by one of the merchants peddling jewellery, she hesitates slightly as she leans in for a closer look. Perhaps one of these would brighten the day for my sweet wife. So you can buy her a brooch and she becomes bejeweled. Okay, and gets that better life expectancy. Or the gift of my company is bright enough. I don't want to spend 200 gold. No. She's pregnant. See, it worked. Motherly advice. There are wise men and women in my realm, but I doubt that a single one of them could best my mother in debate. She always has a surprising perspective or another layer of knowledge to reveal. Then say, share your wisdom with me, mother. We get 3 learning. She expects to have a say in my decision? Absolutely not. We'll be having none of that. A strange noise. Ah, this is the surprise birthday party. I was like, is somebody trying to kill us? Every time I see this background, I'm like, somebody is trying to kill us. I arrived back in my castle after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 26 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years. So it saddens me I've not heard from my wife Antoinette or any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet, when I hear a clang and hushed whispers from down the hallway. Who could it be at this hour? Happy birthday! What a surprise! Who are these 2 people? All of my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin the next year of life. There's an entire table laden with pomegranate cakes, my favourite. I think that was our great-grandfather's favourite as well. Here I was thinking that everyone had forgotten about me. I cannot believe that Antoinette went to all the trouble of arranging this in secret. I had not a clue such a thoughtful surprise was being planned at all. My friend? This guy's my friend? Prosnata of Plezen approaches me, struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Ever the trickster, he says, I've got 3 gifts here for the choosing. One shall be yours, but which should it be? I will take the medium-sized one. I got a book called Fine Making Gold. Okay, which gets me prestige per month. Is it a book here, or is it like a book? Ah, it's a book here. Okay. Let's have a look. Is it any... I have space for another book, so there we go. Extra 1 prestige per month, which gets multiplied to be 2 prestige per month. Cool. That's good. Right, burn. Currently making us 7 gold a month. Crazy. We're going to upgrade this. This is going to get us more levies and actually lowers building construction time, which probably means that we should have built it earlier. A ruler in the making. There is no end to the opinions and wants of my son and heir Hartwig. Half the time he is trying to tell me what to do, instead of the other way around. So he is bossy. Okay, I guess martial and stewardship. Okay, that's fine. Religious head established. Previously leaderless, the Muwalidi clergy have made Sami their new caliph. Interesting. I think that's something that we did when we were in the when we did the Iberian struggle campaign. Huh. Interesting. So they must be progressing quite quickly there. Okay. And we finished some watermills. Almost making 30 gold a month. Would be if we hadn't upgraded our Royal Court. Seeing how close we are. Barely any progress. You know, perhaps that's because I keep pausing the game. We're 4th in line. Oh no, it's begun. Okay. We'll chill here for a little bit. Earn tons and tons of cash. We have a daughter called Benedicta, who is also a genius. Fantastic. Uncle taken prisoner. You know what we could start working on? We could start working on one of the goals, which was, as people pointed out, I didn't do it. But the reason I didn't do it is I didn't have prestige, and we didn't have a long enough on the previous character. We could start working on this equal gender law, which basically just means that we have to get 7,000 prestige. I mean, we've got long enough on the character. It would give us something to do as like an active thing. Yeah, let's try and get equal inheritance. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to mark these as things that we want to do. We actually get a ton of prestige per month as well, which is going to be great. So we're just going to do feasts and hunts on cooldown, just to get as much prestige as possible. Let's do it. Let's call a hunt right now. You go to hunt one of the baronies, we lose stress, we get prestige, and because we have ample servants, we get even more prestige. Let's do that. Injured. Bounding through the plains, I'm finally gaining on the flighty heart I've been chasing for hours. Just as I prepare to strike, I hear my vassal, Prince Bishop Anselm, cry out in pain. He has fallen and is now clutching his leg. So he's infirm, he's wounded, and he's melancholic. But he's fine. Because he's gone down the track that gives him a massive health boost against disease, which all of these count under. Oh, I see. So I can tend to him. Dress his wounds. Okay, that's fine. We get some learning for that as well. And he likes us. Or, no time to lose, and he dislikes us. Only by 15. I'm going to take the prestige. Level of Splendor went up. Nice. We're now significant. And we have returned with another 150 prestige. Nice. Let's hold court. Well, something might come from it. I know we spend prestige, but we might get prestige from it. The air is thick with anticipation as my spy master Duchess Giselle approaches me. I come with grave news, but with a solution to fix this problem. It's become increasingly clear that Swabians and Swiss are becoming more, perhaps even too similar. It's paramount that we show them that it's us, Swiss, who are the forefront of innovation. Yes, we gained 350 prestige. Let's do that. My courtier Ella comes forward, apprehensively escorted by her husband, Rorgon, who seems in a bad temper. My lord, Mayor Savari is trying to seduce my wife, an affront to God. He has never liked me, it must be him. Ella is clearly embarrassed to have this aired so publicly, and can barely bring herself to meet my eyes. I will not tolerate adulterers. We'll see if there's any truth, or is there no proof? I don't really care if my cousin dislikes me by 10. A holy tomb. The peasant in front of me seems about to explode with excitement. My lord, the miracles, the holiness, we have been blessed! His enthusiastic ramblings are confusing, but I finally get the gist of it. He wants me to sponsor the cult of a local saint who has recently died in Sargon. Aldebert was a miracle maker in life, known for chasing away Satan with a whip and preaching to the birds. His tomb is attracting devoted visitors from all over the realm. So we get the veneration he deserves. So it makes this a non-created barony title, a temple holding. And the control level in Grisson goes up. I shall eradicate this blasphemous nonsense right away. Or I don't care about peasant superstition. Let me just see what I can do with this. So this currently is castle, nothing, nothing, temple. No, we don't want to make it a temple holding. Here's my logic. If we make it a temple holding, that means we have 2 temples in here, which means the last one has to be a city holding, right? Well, as there'll be 2 temples there, the last one has to be a city holding. If we instead made a city holding, what we could then do is we could then make another castle holding, which gives us another holding that we can have in our list of holdings. Yeah. So we don't want to do that under any circumstances. That's just not going to happen. Right, that's fine. So I don't care about peasant superstition. We'll take the control hit. Oh, I still need to finish it. You have to press the last button. Okay, there we go. You need to go and raise control here. We did get some prestige from that, though, which was nice. And we're actually after prestige this time, not after fame. So it's a slightly different goal in terms of what we're going for. You have 5 months left on this thing here, and then we have that converted. Nice. Okay. So carrying on. Stone barracks have finished. Are we finished in Bern? This can upgrade. This could upgrade. So one could upgrade. This could upgrade. Okay, so there's some that could upgrade. We just don't have the money for it. This can. And this can. So these two can upgrade. And nothing else can there. And then the other ones, all the other provinces aren't fully upgraded yet. Courtiers have now gained the trait. 51 others have gained administrative courtier, so they all get stewardship for being in my court. Wonderful. Faction created against Emperor Magnus, the Pomeranian Sloviscan populists. Okay, are targeting him. He's still in the war with Poland, which I imagine he's winning handily. Yes, he is. Yeah, there's not really anything we can do about that. So we'll just carry on here. Yeah. Feast time? Yeah, we'll host a little feast. Nothing we can do for Poland, so let's just host a feast. That makes total sense. Right. A laudable effort. As the feast is underway and my guests are eating and drinking merrily, Barbara approaches Antoinette and me at the great table. This is a marvelous feast. All my compliments to the hosts. Well, I'm going to say it was all me, because I need prestige. Disaster strikes. Oh no, we're out of money. I have to spend my prestige to buy more wine. Oh no. My dear cousin, I've discovered that Duchess Giselle's inherited contract it obligates her to more than you have collected. Does it now? Does it? What do we want to do here? Yes, we do want more feudal taxes. Thank you. I will take that. We're now at 32.8. Wonderful. Loving it. Mutual spirits. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one, thanks to the presence of Prince Bishop Anselm. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, it seems we have a lot in common. I had such a great time with him. I don't want him to be my friend because he's going to die. My wife has gained the trait Architect. I mean, it's more stewardship, which is good. Task finished. You've finished promoting culture. Wonderful. So now I have the Swiss culture in every single holding in our land, which is great. So now that's the only culture that we need to worry about. I mean, we also have some Swiss culture out here. Let's not worry about that. Let's check the map. Okay, cool. We may eventually expand over here, but before, as we're not really at that point yet, let's get you to develop our capital. So that's going to increase development growth by 5.16 per month and give us building construction time down and holding construction time down, which will be lovely. That's going to be great. Oh, you can see the feast like that? I've never seen that. I guess I don't usually zoom in this much. And then you could see people attending and who declined it? Oh, I did not know this existed. It doesn't really matter very much, but I guess you can see the people attending, so you can be like, oh, that's who I'm getting opinion with? Oh, okay. That's weird. Anyway, the reason I zoomed in is because I wanted to know what our current development growth was. So currently it goes up by 0.8 per month. So just to give you an idea of how much of an increase that is, this goes up by 5. So if I stick that on there, that now means that it's going up by 5.7. Actually, I'm going to switch you back because I think it said here how long it takes to get to the... It was... I don't know where the hover over was, though. It's... Oh, somewhere where I hovered over here, it was saying how long it was going to take to get to the next one. Is it here? Was it when I did this? Oh, there we go. No, it just says how many months it will take to get to 100 when we put them on. So it's 4 months for a development. Okay, let's do that. So we'll stick them on there, and we'll have them on there until we finish building and burn. Once we finish building and burn, I am kind of tempted to put him on chur, because he also does holdings, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm basically going to put him wherever I build next. Amalberga von Habsburg needs a marriage. Well, let's go, like, I don't know, inheritable traits. And see what we got. You are intelligent. He is intelligent. You will accept matrilineal marriage. This seems fine. You shall marry Sancho. Cool. Seems fine to me. Carrying on. My guests have departed and I gained a ton of prestige. Nice. More money comes in. New liege. Okay. So, Magnus is dead. The new liege, Nadji, has come in. Okay, he has about 1 million traits. He's going to die anytime, like, you know, like almost now. He's also denounced. He's drunkard. He's infirm. He's just going to die. Like, the moment that... Oh, I guess he has Iron Constitution. He's got the same thing that our priest has. So he's got the whole of body tree, which is basically just propping him up and keeping him alive. So yeah, at some point he's just going to drop dead. We're second in line to inherit now. I don't want to check who's first because it might recalculate and put us first. You're still doing that war for Poland, but a lot less troops. Wait. It hasn't recalculated him as the emperor. It still hasn't recalculated. Still hasn't recalculated him as the emperor. Let me have a look at him now. It still thinks he only has 10,000 troops. He quite clearly doesn't only have 10,000 troops. He has significantly more, according to this. Yeah, I don't know why it says he only has 10,000. Anyway, whatever. The map. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing ruckus at local tavern. I think this means someone's trying to kill us. We're going to be more vigilant for 5 years. Cool. We're now at Court Grandeur level 7, and we got a stewardship perk. Now, Court Grandeur level 7 is the one we've been trying to get to, because it increases development growth in the realm capital by another 0.2 per month, which is just great. And we get even more bonuses. So now mercenary hire cost is 40% cheaper, which is very good given our large amounts of cash. Maybe that's how we gather an army large enough to become independent. We pay them. Defensive measures. Unlocks the purchase truce interaction, allowing truces to be bought preemptively. Okay. Don't need it, but that's interesting. Right. We're just working our way down to architect here, basically. In Bern, what's the next one? 270. Okay. Council invitation. Oh, I forgot that we weren't on the council, but he's invited us. So we will now be his steward. So once again, we're getting all the bonuses that we got there. Nice. Head of Faith's going to give us some gold. Lovely. And, yes, of course I'm going to build the mobile camps there. Thank you for the money. I'm going to keep the money a little bit. The reason I'm going to keep the money is I think once we're finished with the 2 buildings in Bern, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my guy who reduces the building construction time over here, and I'm going to try and build 2 holdings and build in the main one all at the same time, which should, in theory, work out well for us. Mira Joffrey now likes me. Wonderful. Look how quickly that builds. That's insane. Okay. Can we upgrade this anymore? No. Okay. So we'll get our last upgrade here, which gets us even more taxes. Task finished to increase control. You're now going to go on to train commanders. While we're at it, what am I currently working on in terms of innovations? Banking. Yeah, I suppose the development growth does make sense. How much is our development growth in our capital now? Oh, we're already at 18. We're at 17 last time we looked. Yeah, okay. Existing development starting to become a huge penalty to us, but that's okay. This should be helping us get more tech. I recognize the anxious look on my servant's face. She is here to bring me bad news. My lord, you must come quickly. Mayor Savary of Chambray was just seen leaving the chambers of your courtier, Ella. Alright. well, we already knew he was an adulterer. We just said we didn't care. Which isn't great, but okay. My courtier Matilda has given birth to a daughter. So this is my cousin's daughter. So our second cousin, Catherine von Habsburg, who is a genius. Wonderful. Our acquaintance has created the faction to install Count Conrad of Strasbourg on the Holy Roman throne. Okay. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. We can lawfully imprison Ella. Couldn't lawfully imprison the other guy. I don't really want to lawfully imprison her, to be honest. Like, I think we're fine. I don't think we need to do that. Right. Hey. Well-organized court. Every courtier gained 10 opinion of me. Nice. We've now finished in Bern. So we literally couldn't upgrade even if we wanted to. So it's done. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my guy off of developing, or increasing the development there. And I'm going to move him onto Chur. So we're going to move this guy, who lowers the building construction time over there. He's given less development growth than he used to, actually. Why is he given less development growth? That's weird. His stewardship hasn't dropped. Anyway, we're going to put... Oh, that's the monthly progress he would give... Wait. I'm trying to figure out. No. Yeah, he is just giving less now, I guess. Because I think it said he was giving 5. Or maybe we were just at 5? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stick him here. And then, hopefully... So that's going to be in 4 months we get development there. And now we've got him there... We can build new holdings, so I can say I'm going to build a city. Can I now build a castle? You must finish the city first. But that's only going to take 21 months. Yeah. Remember that the previous one that we built, I think took 3 years? And I think we built one that took 5 years. So this taking 21 months. Huge improvement. And we can also build the quarries at the same time. Which allows us, which we get in 3 months. So it's huge. So we can just keep building here as much as we like. Okay. Accusations of witchcraft. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Bern as proof that Sophie has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their bad weather and are calling for her execution. Do we say release her? So we get unhappy peasants in Bern, 300 stewardship lifestyle experience, and a genius potentially around. Okay. We could recruit her. I guess we can't recruit her if... You know, I'm just going to mark her here. I think I'm going to go with 1 here, which I usually don't do. Or we can kill her. I usually go with satisfy peasants because we get piety and we get the popular opinion. But I think in Bern, our popular opinion is plus 50. Yeah. I'm 100% happy to just let her live. And then, she just disappears without a trace. So if you choose not to take her, it just zaps her out of existence. Fair enough, fair enough. More courtiers are now gaining the administrative courtier trait. Wonderful. That's fine. Oh yeah, are we actually finished in Bern? Let me double check. I guess I didn't wait for that to finish. Yeah, we are actually finished. Because I saw the pop-up on the side there. I thought we did. Maybe we did, and that pop-up was just late. Or it was from earlier. Anyway, that's fine. Development growth in Chur has now gone through. Nice. So that's going to keep going again for another one. Scheme at court. Existence of murder Ella Dunbar scheme is exposed. Who's trying to kill Ella? People are trying to seduce Ella. People are sleeping with Ella. People are trying to kill Ella. Who is Ella? She's not even that impressive. Look at her stats. Okay. Don't know why so many people are like, Ella's the one we gotta get. You know? If you want to kill someone, you're gonna kill Ella. Right. How's it looking here? 15 months left. Okay. Well, let's build another thing here. Let's build, I don't know, some pastures. It only cost us 72 gold. This is so quick. It is actually incredible how quick that is. Stewardship perk. Nice. And betrothed can marry. So this is Carlman, my brother, marrying Princess Ludmila of Poland. Sure. Which gets us an alliance with Poland. Not that they can call us into their war, I hope. We can negotiate an alliance with Prince Eustachi as well, who holds what land? He holds West Franconia. Ah, he's the person whose claim for Poland is being pressed. Well, we should negotiate that alliance as early as possible then. Let's get organized muster rolls. Gives us nothing because it's levy reinforcement, but we start to get major things, you know, coming up. Architect's the one we really want. Even quicker building construction time. It's crazy. We're actually powering up so quickly. Let's... Do any of these give building... This gives building construction time. I remembered barracks gave it, so yeah, let's upgrade that to the next level. Cool. Child of my dynasty. Matilda has given birth to a son. This guy actually looks ill. He could end up dying. Although he's got fine health currently, but he could end up dying. So this is... my second cousin, Nicholas. Cool. That's fine. The next thing in Chur is now finished. Now we're going to build another one here. So we're going to get that building construction time, which doesn't actually go up at any point, so just level 3 is where we want it. It's only 2%, but we'll take it. Someone's trying to murder Philip. Did they not hear that the current meta is kill Ella? Okay. War declared on Lee. She's being attacked by Duke Cristoforo. In an independence war. I mean, like, cool and all, but could you please not siege my territory? At what point did I become your target? I would like to raise my troops. Yeah. I'm gonna go sit here. Be like, please go somewhere else. Just raise my troops and basically be like, no. No, go away. We have another son. Prince Etzo. Okay. He is a genius. Betrothed can marry, so that is Gotthard marrying Pechna. This is to try and get Amazonian or Herculean into our court. Cool. What's next? Designated guardian for Hartwig, my son. So what's Hartwig doing? Martial education? Oh no, I want a stewardship education. Let's be honest, that's the way we're playing here. We're not playing a martial game currently, we're playing a stewardship game. And find character. Genius. With high stewardship. I choose this dude, Magnus, my cousin, steward, and friend. Yeah, okay, I suppose you could probably educate my son. He's got high stat, he's genius. Let's go. Also, my wife could do it as well. She's also got high stat and genius, but let's send him over to Magnus. Hey, Magnus, you're gonna educate my son. There we go, player, heir, and son. He's very happy that we're doing this, but we'll send it through. Right, that's fine. New law. High partition. Don't care. Stone barracks. Cool. They're done. So is that the one we needed? So that's building construction time minus 2%. 5 months left on that. Let's get maybe another pastoral lands. Cool. This is going to take us 2 months. Alright. We're first in line to inherit the Holy Roman Empire. No matter what I do, they keep wanting me to be in charge. Repair both of these. Although, what's a pedestal item look like? We lose the fertility, but we keep the piety, prestige, and short reign actually increases. We pay 1 to reforge it. Let's reforge it. Sure. And then I can put it... Whoa! Straight into an event. As the loud belch echoes through the dining hall, all conversation abruptly ceases. My Archbishop Matthias pats his stomach and grins. Ah, better out than in, my dad always said. Various courtiers exchange incredulous glances before my courtier Matilda looks directly at me and exclaims, "My prince! That was wholly inappropriate. Certainly you must agree." Who's Matthias? He's Archbishop Matthias? He's unlanded? Wait, but he has 4 titles? How is he the Archbishop of Switzerland, but he's unlanded with 4 titles? Do you want to explain that one? No, I don't think we need to. He's a man of God. Archbishop or not, he will learn proper manners. Or, oh come now, haven't we all let one loose before? We lose stress no matter what we do, because we're either forgiving or cynical. He likes us, she doesn't like us. Who is Matilda Breakspear? But we spend court grandeur to do that. Okay, I choose the one that doesn't lose me court grandeur. Matthias dislikes me. Every other courtier's like, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and I gain dread. We're about to hit the next level, level 8. Wonderful. Let's go. Wealth aplenty. My treasury is brimming with gold and silver. Yes, it is. Don't make me spend any of it. And all expenses are cared for. As a wealthy lord, I am expected to offer patronage to some kind of artist or scholar. As luck would have it, 3 potential candidates have just arrived in Switzerland. But do any of them impress me? So I can get immaculate gardens for 1 prestige per month. 1 prestige per month for 5 years for 200 gold. Wow, that's a bad deal. The piety one is also a bad deal for poetry. Discoveries made by Sigismund show promise. Learning and development growth. Yeah, I'll take the development growth. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. Extra 15% on that seems pretty good. Now means that the one that we're actually working on is getting, well, it's getting 5 growth per month, but that's because existing developments starting to go against it. Oh, and its capital county is in mountains, lowers it a little bit, but still. Must be getting our capital without anything else going in there. We still get 1.3 in our capital without any kind of like you're too far over the development thing popping in there. Right, meadows have finished. In here, do we have enough money for the next upgrade? We do, but actually I want to hold on for the next holding because we won't have enough money anymore for that. Why am I only making 6 per month? What happened to my money? I'm paying for the army. They've gone somewhere else. I'm going to disband my army. That's fine. They can siege Burgundy. I don't care. My liege is now past the law house seniority. Okay, but that's only for him, though. The reason why that's that's only for his title. That's not for the Holy Roman Empire. It has another law that supersedes that. It has princely elective. Can I vote, like, not for me? No, they're all voting for me. It's like, without fail, all of them are like, yeah, this is the guy we want. But yeah, it means his title, which is the Kingdom of Bohemia, that will go to house seniority. So that now goes to this guy in Moravia. Okay. So the highest, the oldest person within his house, basically. Village center is being constructed. Nice. I don't really even know where that place is, but that's fine, because that wasn't here, was it? No, it was Meadows. Oh, wait. Fardus is the first one here. Village center is just the start of it. And we also spawned this random person out of the ether. Okay. I would like to build another castle, please. 55 gold. Well. Castle. 20 months for a castle. That's very good. You invite me to a feast? Nah, I'm okay. Thanks. They're sieging Burgundy, which is fine. Can you hurry up and win your war in Poland and then move your troops down here to defeat this army? Also, yeah, now it's recalculated his strength as 24,000. We're also exactly on 0 gold. Okay, 3 active elections. We can't affect the Holy Roman Empire one, as we've tried many times. Fort Grandeur is now level 8. And it immediately... Why is Beatrix no longer my... Well, we'll look at that in a second. But it's immediately done this. So valued administrative courtier. So all my courtiers now get 2 stewardship and control growth per month. And monthly stewardship lifestyle experience. Yeah, but what happened to Beatrix? Where did she go? Did she Yeah, where are you? Oh, you're now in his court? Oh, he's now got land? Where? Oh. Okay. Well, see ya. That's fine. Wait, is she... That's matrilineal marriage, though, right? Yeah. So their children are going to end up in charge, I think? Yeah, they're going to end up in charge of some land over there in the Byzantine Empire. That's interesting. Okay. Don't siege my territory. I'll make it like minorly annoying for you. My son Hartwig is more likely to receive a good education thanks to Princess Antoinette's tutelage. Nice. Okay. This is my brother Karlmann's son, Gottfried. Okay. In here, I also just want to check. Do we have another court musician? We do. Yeah. Let's make that my cousin Leonard. Sure, you can do that job. Right. Are we looking in terms of getting in here? Oh yeah, I was looking at bonus here. What? Any new stuff? No, all the old stuff is just better. Fellow vassal opinion is now plus 40. If I look at my fellow vassal, like say Burgundy, he just gets 40 opinion of me. Same with France, right? You just like me at plus 40. That's crazy. That's actually insane. These bonuses are real good. Okay. Negotiate an alliance with Count Stefan of Radom. Sure, I could do that, I suppose. Who are you, though? You just hold some land? Your parent is my uncle, and Count Eustachi's spymaster? Doesn't it feel a bit odd to put your father in as spymaster, especially when you've just usurped his title? Do you not feel like that's a bad idea? Don't mean to like micromanage you, cousin. You know, just thought it might be worth mentioning. Anyway, we'll negotiate an alliance with him. That's fine. It does say it says he's a member of our family, but he's not a member of our dynasty. So he must just be close somehow. You're also a member of my family. I'm just trying to figure out where the connection was, to be honest. Ah, we share a grandfather. Okay, so it's on my mother's side. Okay, fair enough. Declare war on Duchess Agnes of Piedmont. War for Duchess Giselle's claims. What's she claimed? I can't even... Oh, right. It's just not showing up here. I think it's meant to. So she's claimed both of them in the hopes that somebody will press her title, not that we're allowed to. But that's fine. And our liege is already fighting them. Assuming our liege at some point is going to like spawn some troops and go fight, but we'll see. That's fine. Tons of money. Let's do some building. Right. And 50 months left on that one. Ooh, look at that go. Jihad for Jerusalem. The vile Caliph Mina has called a jihad against the innocent people of Jerusalem. We must rally against the ruthless horde of fanatics under his command if we wish to survive. Alright, I will defend my fellow Catholics. Or, yeah, we won't. I think we have to, unfortunately, opt out here. Yeah, the reason why we have to opt out is not because we wouldn't love to defend it. The reason is, like, to get there, we have to move our troops all the way over, which for one is a bit of a hassle. And two, we have, like, people on our border. Like, if we didn't, I might be like, let's do it. Also, Pope, I know, like, you're not doing anything right now, like, with wars in Jerusalem. You want to give me 600 gold? Ah, thanks. Appreciate it. Right, carrying on. Coming out to play. I'm sure Magnus's relationship with his spouse, Domna, is a very happy and productive one, but lately he has less and less time to spend with me, a dear friend, as the relationship deepens. Every time I try to get him out for even anything as simple as a walk, he is apparently tied down with marital duties. I miss the good old days when we would go out gallivanting around the place, drinking the finest spiced wine until we threw up, and then doing it all over again the next night. Ah, what times we had. If only that wretched brash Domna wasn't keeping us from having that again. Yeah, Domna. We probably arranged the marriage. Ugh. Perhaps I can make them see the error of their ways. We can attempt to be incredibly toxic and drive a wedge between them. Okay. Or I can say, I suppose we both moved on. Become incredibly toxic with absolutely no positive from this entire situation. Just gonna throw out here, none of these options are positive for us. All of these are like either neutral or negative, and it gives us stress, or we can have no effect whatsoever. It's a difficult choice, but I think I'll take the no effect whatsoever option. I think that seems a little bit more sensible. Oh dear, rather than just like, how toxic can we be to him? I don't know, let's just try. Let's upgrade this one. Yeah. Again, I love how quickly that goes. Court physician is no longer filled. Oh no. Popular figurehead, plus 50. So now in Burn, our popular opinion is plus 75 with a 25 negative. Yeah, 75 everywhere else pretty much. Yeah, okay. Oh, minus 3. But that's because he doesn't include our stuff. You know, once this guy dies, I think he'll be replaced with a Swiss person. I think it'll just generate a new ruler. So actually, we'll end up with all Swiss at that point, which would be nice. Hire a court physician. Yes, yes. I don't want to hire one until I know what my options are. This guy's excellent. In fact, he's already a renowned physician. He's my brother-in-law and he's a knight. Yeah, okay. Like, I choose him. Seems pretty good at the job. Here. Oh, head of faith. You want to give me 600 gold? I guess the head of faith changed, so I was allowed another 600 gold. Thank you very much. Definitely going to help you out in that jihad any moment now. Don't you worry, I'll be right over. Let's upgrade this. Waiting for this to upgrade to finish, because then we can start building in both of them at the same time, which would be nice. Just carrying on. You're walking through my territory. I'm not entirely okay with that. My wife is pregnant again. Okay, cool. Right, carrying on. This is about to finish, and now we'll build another one. 40 days left until we've finished the next thing in here. Call to war. My dear cousin, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the war against for Prince Svetoslav's claim on the Kingdom of Poland. So, you mean your father and my uncle's claim on Poland? I'm a little conflicted. I mean, I will join you, I guess, but like, it seems a little bit off, given that it was his title to start with. Okay, I will accept. We could just do nothing. I don't really want to invest. We have an alliance either way. He will get mad if you don't invest, but, you know, you can just send him some money and he'll be less mad. I still have these troops on my border. I'm not entirely okay with that. Also, where's the Holy Roman Emperor's, like, army? I was kind of expecting that at some point. Yeah, like, where is it? Oh, it's, like, all over their territory. Oh, that's fine then. Right. With that, I think we will end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.